Dramatic video shows moment that Delta plane flipped at the landing in Toronto. 21 people were taken to hospitals after Monday's crash, Delta said. New dramatic video shows that Delta flight 4819 caught fire and rolled over upon landing in Toronto Pearson International Airport on Monday afternoon. This video was given to investigators who are now reviewing it. Shows that the plane reached its ground, erupting flames, bounced on the runway, and then overturned, and the aircraft came to a stop upside down on the snow-covered Toronto runway. According to Brian Erickson, passenger on the plane, it was seen that like it was very a rough landing, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, we're rolling to the right, and what is going on? And then we're upside down and sliding, and the winds were whipping pretty hard, and runways were snow covered. And passenger John Nelson told ABC News that George Stephan Polios on Tuesday there was no warning. I told people that what happened in the instant and bus delay, but it's lasted an eternity. And he added, I don't recommend arriving in that fashion at all. The 76 passengers and crew evacuated the plane, which originated in Minneapolis. And there was a giant firewall on the downside, and I could actually feel that the heat, though the glass, Nelson said, explaining the airplane tumbled, and then the passengers strapped in were hanging like bats, and were finally in it, and it was dead quiet. You know, everybody leaped into action, and everybody was helping their neighbor. And Eric told ABC News' Lindsay Davis on Tuesday, we released the seatbelts. I kind of fell to the floor, which is now the ceiling, and helped the lady next to me get out of the seatbelt, Nelson said. And everyone survived. At least 21 people were taken to the hospital. As of Tuesday, 19 have been released, according to Delta. And this is a little humbling on the 80 people were on that airplane, and 80 people got off of the airplane, Eric said, adding, I hope that everybody else that is on that plane, if they hear this, they can get home safely, and that they're getting the support and the help that they need. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada is leading the investigation. Investigators of the FAA and National Transportation Safety Board are assisting, and CRJ900 aircraft is operated by Endeavour Air. And one of the most priority remains taking care of consumers, and Endeavour crew members were involved. Delta CEO Eric Baxter said, we will do everything to support them and their families in days ahead, and I will now hear the hard